Hey, this is a quick overview of the Kizer Lätt Vind Mini in palm olive green soap color. Yeah, I picked this color. I still really like it actually. I don't have any knives that are anything like this. All my other knives are either titanium or kind of, serious kind of, dark colors. And I thought this was just so cool and different, because the knife itself is so cool and different, irrespective of the color, right? And it was also half price, so that factored into it too. There's no doubt. So what do we got? We got like you can look at the specs. I'll include a link or something. We've basically got a regular flipper. We got a front flipper. We got perfect centering. We have sadly, the Kizer on quite a few of their Vanguard series or whatever it's called, the ones that are not the most expensive, like this one, $70, $100 ones. Why isn't that recessed? I mean, come on, man. Plenty of $30 knives are doing that now. So, come on, Kizer. What's up with that? Anyway, it's no big deal. But yeah, it's a very kind of personal thing, of course, aesthetic. But I just think it's just like really cool and different. Yeah. Okay. So how's the action? So I do kind of like a reach around on the clip, and wham. Yeah. I guess that didn't come through so well. So let's have another look. Yeah. Or you can hold it a bit further out. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. So that's not working too well. Oh, neither's that now. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so that's actually kind of, well, let's have a look at the blade first, right? So I'm not a massive fan of this blade shape. I'm not really sure why that is. I think it's because perhaps it goes up quite a bit, and it's not your classic drop point. It's just something about it I don't like hugely love. But again, that's quite often down to personal taste, so I'm not going to harp on about it. So how does it look up close? Very nice. It's a flat grind right to the top. There's the plunge. Come on, camera. Oh, my camera's having a bit of a bad day. There we go. Then we got a nice,
Fire tablet skill. Go to Alexa app to manage video skills and devices.
Wow, thanks. And then we've got, somewhat robust tip relative to the kind of thickness of the blade, of course, which is very thin or slim, which is great because that's what you want in life like this. You're not going to be kind of slamming through trees with it. You're going to be opening packages and making small cuts and stuff like that. So it's great for that. Now one downside I'll give it is that this G10 is smooth as anything, and it feels dry, and it looks like a bar of soap, and it feels like a bar of soap. It's possibly the slipperiest knife I own. It's really bad. They should have picked that up in testing, and it's a real issue. I've dropped it twice, fortunately over a wooden floor. But if that was outside, then this would have dings all over it, and that's bad. I don't know what they're thinking with that. What other kind of lock bar access is excellent. You'll see this is very light knife, by the way. Absolutely quote unquote disappears in the pocket. You'll see the hollowing out there, hopefully. So they've done a great job there. So yeah, the lock bar access is like natural, really really good. And then you just drop it down, and just a nice kind of descent. Let's have a listen to the sound. I'll try not to hit my phone. Oh crap! 1 second. Oh, I'm having a real stage fright here. Okay, let's do the normal flipper. One more time. So you've got that. You can hear the bearings like that. That sound. That's the bearings, which is cool. That's fine. I prefer washers myself, but there we go. So you've noticed me having a bit of trouble with the front flipper, and it's true. And one of the problems is that, and I have kind of medium large hands. Is where the hell do you put your fingers, right? Especially if you're using your left hand. There's nowhere to grab onto on the other side, as it were, where my fingers are right now. other than the clip, because it's so slim. Basically, you can't do that. You can't do that because it'll flip out your hands. So that's another kind of usability issue, I would say, ergo issue. So you end up having, I end up kind of like generally holding two fingers on the clip like that, and then failing to flip it. Oh, Jesus Christ, what's going on? Right, let's try again. I'm going to get a proper grip this time. There we go. So this, I guess this demonstrates that the front flipper isn't what you'd call, always automatic. It's not like obvious, as it were. And I've been using this knife for about, I don't know, 2 weeks now. And also one other thing, which is common to every front flipper I have of this nature, that also has a flipper, is that if you push button the flipper, the front flipper tab swivels around and hits on the top of your nail. Now, it's not like it hurts or anything, right? It just stops it from opening. So you can't do a push button effectively every time, right? So if you just kind of change it into a light switch, then wham, it absolutely flies open. And the detent is a little stiff, but it's superb in that you basically can't fail to fully deploy it. Oh, speaking of fully deploying, the lockup is pretty much rock solid. I haven't felt any kind of moving at all. Descent lash and all that sort of stuff, a bit above my pay grade, but I don't feel anything. So how's the closing sound? A bit lightweight, as you probably would expect. Let's get another closing sound. Yeah, a bit tinny, but you're not going to get a big thwack as if it's like a 7-ounce, titanium knife, right? So there we go. That's the Kizer Lätt Vind Mini, which I picked up half price, 35 notes. Overall, it's a lot of fun, but it does have its issues, definitely. Thanks.